Rest for our souls. We have just heard in the first reading, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They put out wings like eagles. They run and do not grow weary, walk and never tire. We associate weariness and tiredness with advancing years, with old age. But then we are told, young men at their prime, young men may grow tired and weary. What are we talking about? That young people can be weary and tired. So nothing to do with your body or your fitness or your age, nothing. It's about spiritual or emotional weariness. You can be the best of health with all the biceps, but then you can be spiritually, emotionally weary and tired. Can you relate to these words? I suppose you can. If you have lived life long enough, you know what it means. Emotional and spiritual weariness. When life goes the wrong way, when life hits you hard, when you have a worrying diagnosis, something like a terminal cancer, or when those moments of failures and frustrations, your prayers are not answered, God seems to be distant. You cry and pray, and God doesn't seem to care. You may go emotionally and spiritually tired. What is the point of all this? If life is going this way, why should I believe in a good and merciful God? Spiritual, emotional weariness. Now look again at the first reading on the gospel. Two pictures of God are given. Two pictures of God. Look at that side by side. The first picture is if you listen carefully, you heard that. The prophet says, look up. You are looking too much down to the floor. Nothing on the floor. Why do you keep on looking down? Look up. And the prophet says, could you see those stars there? He calls them all by name. Yeah, interesting. God has given names to all the stars. We don't know how many stars are there. And the prophet says, God has given them all name. He called them all by name. Billions of stars, He called them all by name. Billions of people on this earth, He calls everyone by name. So understand the power of God, the might of God, the omnipotence, omnipresence of God. He knows everything completely and totally. And what about you? Then the prophet says, He has created the boundaries of the earth. Again, about the power of God. All those planets, the stars, the galaxies. You may have seen in the newspapers or on TV, the latest picture of the galaxy. Oh, it's amazing indeed. We can't even imagine what is beyond our sight. We have got the picture and you are amazed, but what the reality could be much more amazing than those pictures. Now we come to the picture Jesus is giving us. Are you tired physically, emotionally, or spiritually? Do you know who you are? Do you know who God is? Jesus says, I will give you a kind of rest that you can never achieve on your own. Do you remember the words in that Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd? There's one line there worth meditating on. He will lead me to restful waters to revive my drooping spirit. Drooping spirit. Drooping spirit. Looking down. You are drooping spirit. No energy to look up. You are drooping to revive your drooping spirit. He will lead you to restful waters. That's what all the readings today are about. The Lord is the one who is leading me to restful waters to revive my drooping spirit. Nothing about keeping your feet up. Nothing about even going to bed. Because those things will not give you the rest you are looking for. Physically tired, go and lie down. Emotionally tired, look up. And let the Good Shepherd carry you to those restful waters. How does He carry you? He says, I am the one who is carrying you. Are you carrying all your burdens on your shoulders? That is an illusion. You think you are God, you take all the burdens on your shoulders. Why should you? Why should you take? I am the one who created you. I am the one who made the whole universe. Why do you think you should carry those burdens? I am the one who should be carrying them. So all you have to do is just to walk with me. Just to walk with me. Like two oxen sharing the burden with one yoke, custom made. I am the one who is walking beside you. Leave all the burdens to me. You can rest. To close, there's something called spiritual REM. You know what is REM? That's about spiritual, physical rest. That's the rapid eye movement rest. To have a good night's sleep, you need REM. There's something called spiritual REM. Only when you allow the Good Shepherd to carry you, you will have a spiritual REM.